Mr. Color, how you see it? Back again. You know what I'm saying? Give a little, break y'all with a little knowledge real quick. Break y'all off a little taste of knowledge. And this is going towards people of color. And I don't want to say, and when I say people of color, I'm not talking about just black, Spanish. I'm talking about white. I'm talking about Indian. I'm talking about all minorities of all races. Because everyone's a color. White is a color. You know what I'm saying? You want to say they're not a color or whatever, but they are a color. And I'm not really speaking to the white people because I think they kind of got that, get this point already. It's more on people of the color, with color being emphasis on skin tone, being darker than white. And this video is to tell people of color that stop hating each other even though you're the same color. We get a little more in depth in that. What I'm talking about is, if you're a black person, whether you're Jamaican, whether you're whether you're black, whether you're Haitian or whether you're Trinidadian, you are still black. You might just speak a different language. You may speak at a different tone. You may have different cultural differences, but you are still black. Do not differentiate yourself from a different black person. You are still black. You go for a job interview, you are of black origin. On the application it says black. So there's no need for you to say I'm not such and such, you're still black. And it goes to my Hispanic people as well. Whether you're Puerto Rican, Dominican, you know what I'm saying, Mexican, no matter what you are, you know what I'm saying, you see how those all end in, you know what I'm saying, Dominican, Puerto Rican, Mexican, you know what I'm saying, or any other deviation of that, you are still Hispanic, you are still Spanish, you know what I'm saying? So just don't hate against someone else that's also Spanish with you. They may speak a different language, as I said before, or a different culture, and have different ways of doing things, but you're still the same person, the same entity, all in one, when someone sees you. On the interview, you put Hispanic, you know what I'm saying? So I need you all to stop hating on each other, you know what I'm saying? When you finally start doing that, we'll start succeeding as a people. White people, you know what I'm saying, I don't know all white people, but white people I know, you know what I'm saying, whether, no matter if they're Irish, Italian, or any other color, European, British, English, all that, we're still white. They know they're white. And they don't have no problem with that. When you get an argument, a white guy versus a black guy, if a white guy says the N-word, it doesn't matter what in nationality you are, they still say the N-word. White guy says the N-word, you know what I'm saying? It's like people of color, when someone says a word that you don't like, and from different race, white people in particular, it seems to go even overboard. When someone of the same race calls you that, it's not a problem. You know what I'm saying? Unless someone is like a different culture, whatever people want to break down to whatever people do, and break you into different subsections and divide yourself and make you into hate each other, even though you're the same thing. So let's stop doing that. Let's work together to be one people. You know what I'm saying? And when we do that, we can work on being a better nation. You know what I'm saying? Because now we have a black man in office, and we have people now saying, you know what I'm saying, Mitt Romney said that Obama let down America or turned his back on America, which is obviously complete bull, you know what I'm saying? But that's my opinion. I'm going to say it again, that's complete bull. And it's stupid for him to say that, but he wants to win an election by downgrading Obama, but obviously Obama is helping the economy, you know what I'm saying? The way Clinton did, you know what I'm saying? But Obama got the economy, he got the presidency in a recession, pretty much. He got it, we was already at the worst we can get, you know what I'm saying? Or we were getting to that point, you know what I'm saying? So they're saying Obama ain't do anything, but Obama caught world terrorists, you know what I'm saying? He caught them people, you know what I'm saying? He's helped the American economy, you know what I'm saying? He's lowering the debt that we actually have, you know what I'm saying? People say he don't do anything, you know what I'm saying? And this is even more perplexing, right? Before we had a black president, right? Black people say all the time we never had a black president, right? How much a white person does this, white people does that. You know what I'm saying? Even though the time we're in, we still have racism, I'm not gonna hide it, we have racism. But black people say all the time that we never see a black president. You know what I'm saying? It's never possible. Or if they was in office, they would help out on this or that, right? Now people, even of black nationality, still say Obama does nothing for us, right? Now, if Obama says, okay, I'm gonna give you an extension on your unemployment, right? Wouldn't that be in your mind for him to go out there and do something better for yourself? Now Obama eventually gonna say no more unemployment extensions, right? Oh, F Obama. You know what I'm saying? If you've been on unemployment for 3 years, it's time for you to do something else. You know what I'm saying? It's move on to a different venture of your life. You know what I'm saying? If you're not bettering yourself. If you're on Section 8 or low income housing and you've been on there for so long, it's time for you to better yourself. You know what I'm saying? Get out of that slump and become one for yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, everybody wants to use the government, you know what I'm saying, try to make it an easy way, right? But is it really the easy way if you have to stay in an apartment or a place that you don't want to be in because it's free? You know what I'm saying? Like, do something better for yourself. Help yourself out so you become a better person. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about, progression. If we progress as a people, we'll progress as a nation, or we'll eventually progress as a world leader in everything. You know what I'm saying? We were world powers because we had the biggest army. But now it's not really about the army anymore, it's about the money. You know what I'm saying? Europeans have the most money. Chinese people have the most money. They have the economy. You know what I'm saying? We make all stuff in China, they have the economy. If we make stuff in America, it'll be better. You know what I'm saying? But American people are selfish. You know what I'm saying? They're selfish to a point. And if we eventually get over that selfishness and look towards the next man, we'll be a better land, a better nation, a better world. You know what I'm saying? And if America does it, and Europe does it, and China does it, and all the world powers do it, it can trickle down to, you know what I'm saying, the lower third world countries, you know what I'm saying, as they say. And we become a better nation in general, you know what I'm saying? So we need to help out each other. We need to be there for each other, you know what I'm saying? Because if we don't do it, who will? You know what I'm saying? So help your next man out. And that's why I'm trying to iterate to people of color, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't say Chinese people, Asian people. Same thing, Cambodian, Chinese, Japanese, you're still the same culture, you know what I'm saying? But you're still the same, not the same culture, you're still the same entity in one, you know what I'm saying? You're still Asian. When someone sees you, that's an Asian person, you know what I'm saying? So don't hurt yourself by downgrading the person who looks just like you because they talk different, you know what I'm saying? You might have a different way of doing it, but that's just natural, you know what I'm saying? You go to a restaurant, they make food one way, you know what I'm saying? But then you ask a different way, it's still the same meal, you just put a little more salt, you know what I'm saying? Don't you still gonna eat the food, but don't hurt your person because they're a little different than you. You know what I'm saying? And we do that, we can eventually become a better country. You know what I'm saying? And before I go, I want to say once again about Mitt Romney saying Obama didn't let down America. Obviously, Mitt Romney need to reevaluate what you're saying because obviously you're saying just something on election. You're downgrading a man who's actually accomplishing something in America. You know what I'm saying? Doing something better for the American economy, American people. I know Republicans have this way of saying, if you're rich, you're rich, and you're poor, you're poor. You know what I'm saying? But remember, if there's more poor in America, you know what I'm saying? The guy who's guarding your house is probably a poor guy. You know what I'm saying? The guy who's at the security gate pressing the button and lets people in your house is probably a poor guy. He's not the person as rich as you are. You know what I'm saying? That's why he's working the door. So if you keep saying F poor people, you will be not long to be rich. You know what I'm saying? So remember that. If a million people are poor and there's one rich guy and one poor guy running the gate, that poor guy will instead of getting jacked up by a million people that are poor, will go side with them and rob your house and beat up your house and destroy your house because they all want to survive. You know what I'm saying? It's all about survival. If you have $1 million crib, I want that $1 million crib. You know what I'm saying? It can fit 15 bedrooms. I want 15 bedrooms for 15 families. You know what I'm saying? Think about that when you say the American economy sucks and all that stuff like that. And you want to stop all these programs because the people who are in the programs are running your companies. People who are in your program are helping the economy. You know what I'm saying? If you run GM Motors, and you fire all your employees, you know what I'm saying, people who are no longer employed need a place to go. You know what I'm saying? The unemployment's cut, they need food to eat. And where they go? To the people with money. The rich people up in the houses on the hills with the big mansions and the big gates, you know what I'm saying, behind. And they will eventually come up there. You know what I'm saying? And you say there's a gun problem in America, right? People with these guns will use them guns to get for their family, you know what I'm saying? And they'll eventually stop being gangs against each other, gangs towards you. Remember that when you say Republicans, you want to cut these programs. You are not safe because people who are running your office, running your businesses are poor. Even when you go into the State House, people who are in the State House or people in the Pentagon or whatever, you know what I'm saying? People who are just security guards, they're securing your life from people who are struggling. You know what I'm saying? Think about it. If no one had money, people are always saying, I need money, I need money, I need money, and you're cutting on these programs, and you come outside the Mercedes-Benz, and Mercedes-Benz will probably get wrecked. You know what I'm saying? Just think about it. The person is probably poor, just like you. It's like the next man. You know what I'm saying? So they're gonna think about that before they say you can't come in here. You know what I'm saying? So before you say cut all these programs, remember the person who's in the room and that the guy in the back with that white shirt on with the security guard shield is protecting you. He's probably making $10 an hour. You know what I'm saying? Trying to feed his family. That's why he's doing this job. You know what I'm saying? He wants to stand up for 10 hours, but he needs the money for his family, so he does what he do. You say cut this, cut that. Remember that he's there protecting you. If you cut that, you eventually be bite yourself in the ass. Mr. Call, how you see it? Get back to me.